Vietnam's got to do it to him because he was pumping the line. He's keeping it alive right here in fucking Minneapolis and Minnesota. Vietnam's got to do it to him because he was pumping the line. He's keeping it alive right here in fucking Minneapolis and Minnesota. He was pumping the line. He's keeping it alive right here in fucking Minneapolis and Minnesota.
Which sound clip is that from?
Oh, that was when we were at the NWA event.
Oh, okay. So he was acknowledging Minnesota, the state of Minnesota. Ah, nice. Nice.
Mr. Anderson.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, we know that sound clip. That's from the from the same night, I take it, right?
Yeah. I think that was when I was doing the live stream inside of there.
I believe so. Yeah. You did a couple of there. Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, I streamed like 15 minutes live inside of there. I was gonna do it again, but
yeah,
I didn't want to push the envelope.
You did your 3-minute stream in the vehicle, and you're there.
Yeah, we did I did like 5 minutes, a little pre-stream. Me and Silver Roll were sitting in the van getting ready to go in.
Yep.
I guess the only regret I have, I do wish that I would have went live again.
Wow.
Looking back on it, I could have probably got away with it, but you know.
Right.
Yeah, I wish I could stream by on my phone. I was able to do a couple times before. But sadly, I tried to do it when me and my sister, brother-in-law, and everyone was at club. What's that fucking name? Gate the fuck Galveston, yeah. But sadly, it says I have to have over
1,000.
Yeah, which I don't have at the moment.
You'll get there.
Yep. It'll take a while, I guess.
Yeah. Fucking ass, kick that ass.
Kick that ass. Episode 81, ladies and gentlemen. Special Sunday night stream. As we climb a little bit closer to episode 100 of the 24-hour stream. Yeah.
Alright.
Can't wait for that. Fucking Corona ain't stopping Real as Fuck TV. Don't go fuck itself. Oh.
I got more subscribers than everybody now.
Fuck you.
I got a whole lot of 26 subscribers, man.
Hey, you gotta start somewhere. And that's true.
Right. I got more videos to put up.
Consistency.
Yep.
Kick his ass. I should have added in more voice clips into that when I was making it of myself and shit. I've been meaning to go back and redo it one more time. Maybe not make it quite as long. I don't know. Trim it out a little bit, add a little bit more into it. It's funny because that whole thing happened. It was just kind of a spur of the moment thing that I did.
Okay.
Silver Roll didn't even know I made it. I said, "Hey, listen to this." Remember that, Silver Roll?
Yeah. Yeah, I was just tweeting it out.
Yeah, it's tweeted out on the Real as Fuck TV Twitter too. The more the merrier. Tweet it to the whole world, damn it. Everybody tweet this shit out.
Tweet, tweet.
Tweet, tweet, tweet.
I'll never tweet.
You'll never tweet, huh?
Yeah.
You're not a tweeter?
No.
Just a tweaker. Right? You're not a tweeter, you're just a tweaker. No, I'm just
tweak, tweak, tweak.
Yeah.
Joking with you there, brother.
I personally would take a twerker over a tweaker anytime.
Yeah.
Yeah, back that twerker.
Yeah.
Twerk that ass. Twerk that ass.
Scrub the ground.
True, true, true. True, true, true.
True, true, true.
True, true, true.
True, true, true.
Choo, choo, choo.
Real as fuck.
Yeah.
So you're okay with me cutting the final early?
Yeah.
That accidentally got stuck in there.
Was that you, Subaru, or someone else?
It was someone else. I accidentally rolled to the wrong clip, and I didn't edit that little 2 seconds. I didn't edit the 2 seconds out of it. I just.
I see.
See, because I was pausing it and unpausing the recording as I was making it. You know what I mean?
See. Yeah, I see.
It just means it's real as fuck.
Add that to some techno beats, and you have yourself Ghetto Tech Classic right there.
Oh, yeah. Yep. I love you, Dr. Earl. I want to give you the coronavirus.
Yeah, by the
baby.
way.
Give me that
By the
coronavirus.
way, we got to talk about who just was test positive for that just now, I found out.
What happened?
Harvey Weinstein tested positive for that.
Didn't hear that.
Yeah, I just looked it on. It was trending on Twitter, and I noticed. I saw that, so I looked it up on Google, and therefore he has it. But who gives a fuck about him?
Famous in the YouTube porn world, Minnesota Silver Hunter. Fuck yeah! Choo choo choo. Now, buckle up and get ready for the
Fucker could have got gonorrhea for all we know.
Real Spot TV is live and rolling.
Fuck yeah. Feels kind of nice getting on. I mean, it's like being in the house for how many days?
Fuck, I've been in fucking this fucking house for fucking like 5 days.
Wow, it's been like a couple weeks for me. The only time we've been able to go out was either to get groceries or get something from Mickey D's or go to the gas station, get a couple things, a couple of snacks and shit.
Fuck, Mickey D's sound kind of good right about now.
Drive through Aldi. I seen that the other day. They had the inside fucking closed the fuck down.
Wow.
You walk through, not drive through.
They had the lobby closed. The drive-through
Yeah.
was open. That was it.
Yeah, all the restaurants are doing curbside stuff right now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, over here, it's not that bad.
Please come, Fred Flintstone is down. And
Yeah,
please come.
What, 300-400 miles away from here?
Welcome to Real as Fuck TV. Your host for today,
Episode 81, motherfucker.
Vikings fans. Straight out of Legends on to stimulate your mind.
We're here to
Damn.
stimulate your mind.
Damn, that was a good one.
That was
Stimulate your
brutal.
mind. Another subscriber got on the raft.
Famous
Nice.
YouTube porn world, the Minnesota Silver Hunter. And get ready for a fucking ride in your life, because Real as Fuck TV is live and rolling. Fuck you then, choo choo choo.
No, fuck you then. True, true, true.
Fuck you then.
Fuck you. True, true. True, 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 true. True, 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 true. Hardy, hardy, true, true, true.
Fuck you then, choo choo choo.
Damn horn.
The horn blows, does the driver?
It's coronavirus porn.
Maybe when I revise it again, I'll put even more horns in it.
For like a half hour.
I'll have that horn app open on Two's phones and I'll just blast them both. Be double horned.
Fuck you then, choo choo choo. In the shotgun seat, the manager of the legendary Minnesota Vikings fan, the co-host of the show, famous in the YouTube porn world, the Minnesota Silver Hunter.
Yeah, thank you very much. Thank you, thank you,
Fuck
thank you.
you then, choo choo choo. Now, buckle up and get ready for the fucking ride of your life, because Real as Fuck TV is live and rolling. Fuck you then,
Well, that's a good mic, dude. I can hear that go. I can hear it sizzling, cooking.
Can you hear my E-pipe?
Yeah, it's like. No wonder they say they can hear me breathing.
They hear this.
Smoke it if you got it.
Eat that meat.
Spank that monkey.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Werewolves of London.
Welcome to Real as Fuck TV. Your host for tonight, the legendary Minnesota Vikings fan. Stray all the legends along to stimulate your mind. Fuck you then, choo choo choo. In the shotgun seat, the manager of the legendary Minnesota Vikings fan, the co-host of the show, famous in the YouTube porn world, the Minnesota Silver Hunter.
I should go on Joe Cronin's fucking chat and say Real as Fuck so I know.
Because Real as Fuck TV is live and
Go over there to advertise.
Advertise that shit.
I retweeted out that we were live right now.
Cool. Cool.
Well, you can tell when we're on a different fucking day, can't you?
Yep.
Oh well. Fuck it. Fuck it, man. People will listen, man. If you build it, they will come.
It's all about the win now.
Damn right.
My Oscar Mayer wiener, it's OSCAR. The second name is M-E-Y-E-R. Oscar Mayer is my wiener that I like to shove my ass. Whoa, did I just say that?
Oops.
Whoa.
Hey, Oscar Mayer is hiring. They need a new truck driver to drive the wiener truck around.
The wiener.
Drive the Wiener mobile.
I'll just be driving around.
There's nothing but the wiener.
Do you get paid in wieners as well?
I like the big foot long ones.
You don't
How
get
about
money, you get.
I like the foot
Oh,
long
seriously,
wieners.
they're hiring a driver. They're hiring a new driver for the wiener truck.
Uh-oh. We might be having some coronavirus
No, I
problems.
went down the wrong tube.
Oh,
Got quiet over here.
they're about to hang
Yeah,
out.
baby. Hold us up.
I'm playing the opening. Hang on, guys.
Oh.
You guys probably
Yeah.
can't hear it.
Sometimes I know we heard mine, the one I did for you.
Yeah, because that one's not it directly in the computer like this one is.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Same thing with some intros I did before and some of Ken's donations.
Host, Minnesota Vikings fan, episode 81. The co-host, Minnesota Silver Hunter. And we also have the great and great Dr. Earl Brown.
Yeah, baby, what's going on?
Also,
guys and gals?
also we got the great Redneck.
Hey, Mia.
We're coming to you locked down in our houses with our cocks in our hands.
So spread ready because we're ready.
We're on because we're bored as fuck.
Better start that 24 hours though. Practice.
Yeah, Vikings fans said the intro will be 3 hours, and then, no. Wouldn't that be fucked up?
3 hour intro.
A 6 hour intro.
Ladies and gentlemen, episode 81 of Real as Fuck TV is live on the air, live from the motherfucking Legends Lounge with your host, MN Vikings fan. What up, what up? And we got your co-host, Minnesota Silver Roll Hunter.
Hey, what's up, man? Hey, yeah, thanks.
And we have Riding 2 in here. We got the Great Redneck.
Yeah.
And also we got special guest tonight, the great Dr. Earl Brown.
Woo!
What's up, sissies?
What's up, Sniznit?
What's going on, gangsters? No, just kidding.
What's up, killers?
What's up, bitches?
What the fuck's going on?
So we figured we'd come on, just do a little extra episode tonight, Sunday night. You know, fuck it. Figured we'd give it a run. Come on here.
It's a Sunday, nothing else better to do. So what the fuck,
Might as well come on here, shoot the shit.
I was busy first off.
Hell yeah. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So, I don't know. Just it seems like this coronavirus shit just keeps getting more interesting and more interesting.
And it's never going to go away. As in terms of people bringing it up all the times, the memes on Facebook, on Twitter, the mentionings of it by everybody else, including when I posted on Twitter not too long ago, a little message from Rob Halford himself telling everyone to wash your hands, take care of yourselves, watch yourselves,
Yep.
Hell yeah.
And as I, if anybody heard earlier, we just found out that Harvey Weinstein tested it positive for that shit there.
Huh. Hell of a deal.
Yeah, and plus, I've also found out a couple of days back that the keyboard player from Bon Jovi, David Bryan, he also tested positive, and we also know now that Tom Hanks, for a couple of weeks, tested it positive for it as well.
Really? I didn't know Tom Hanks got it.
Yeah, this was about a couple weeks back.
He's in Australia.
Hey, Dr. Earl.
Yeah.
Did you know that they're talking about giving you a check, people that worked?
This stimulus check, yeah. Where the damn hell's mine? Damn it!
Well, if you worked in 2019 and filed taxes, you're gonna get like around $1,200, and then another $1,200, so you'll get like $2,400.
Oh, okay.
So that should help you out a little bit over there,
Because you filed taxes last year, right, Brown?
I think so. Yeah, I don't remember. A lot of shit has been going on, actually. So I have to look at the records to find out because I've been forgetful as of late. I've been concentrated on finding work and this, here and there. So I'm on my computer, on my phone, taking Gmail lessons from this place is hiring, that place is hiring. Because as you know, I've been out of a job for a past couple weeks.
Yeah. Well, it's kind of a tough time to try finding a job right now,
I know. So probably when this whole thing blows over, I guess all the calls will be calling in. But I did leave a couple message with a couple of places. I guess they're going to call me back either tomorrow or Tuesday.
Huh. Well,
yeah, sure. I'll be looking for hiring a couple of employees here in a couple of months. Or not a couple months.
Are you in Texas?
No.
Oh, crap. Yeah, I live in Texas.
He's a little far away from you, Dr. Brown.
I know.
I could get work down there, and you just have to go do the work.
Mhm.
And
Well,
get paid.
is it in the Conroe area?
Well, anywhere in your area, it could
Wow.
be.
Hopefully.
So,
But there's a few questions he has to ask you, Dr. Earl.
Okay, yeah.
You gotta give him an interview right now live on Real as Fuck TV, huh?
Do you got a tight asshole?
Oh, God.
What the fuck?
No, I'm just fucking with you.
I should probably save that for that bullfrog character.
Bullfrog.
Well, and then he got that fake fucking bullfrog too.
Yeah, I was gonna. We gotta dig into that character.
Well, fucking, we know. You guys all know who the fake bullfrog is, right?
Oh yeah, YR, most likely.
No, it's fucking Joe Blonin, I believe.
Oh really? Because I know he was going under the name Tommy's dead grandfather or something like that. He was divided. Yeah, he tried to. No, go ahead.
From what I understand, fucking Joe Blonin is trying to take over as YR, the new YR and shit, because he's been making up all these fucking fake accounts and shit, dude. And he's doing the bullfrog, fake bullfrog and shit.
Yeah, he tried Skyping me one time, telling me go check out Pro V's program on Monday night, but I was at work at that time, and he was like later on he called me he Skyped me and said you're calling me a pussy for not calling in on Pro V's show. I was like wait a minute, we're not supposed to take or make calls on Skype while we're on the job,
Right.
Well, yeah, it's not worth fucking getting in trouble for.
Yeah.
Yeah, Did you really want to go on Pro Violence's show anyway?
Well, the thing was, it was about paranormal activity, and plus, the only kind of paranormal activity I did was in 2012 when me, my girlfriend, and her parents and her oldest son was living at us. We had a lot of EVPs coming in through when he was recording on his computer. We did a bit of investigating in the basement down below. We were able to we also took some of our cameras and a EVP recorder to a couple of graveyards, one by nearby the Bellevue, Michigan area, a couple by somewhere else nearby the Dearborn area. We even tried it at a place called Woodmere Cemetery, which is by where we were living, close by. But the problem is I don't think we were able to get any in the daytime, but we wasn't able to get any in the nighttime because the place is locked up at nighttime. And Chris, his name was hoping to get a hold of the guys who run that particular cemetery to see if we could stay the night over there, but I don't think that ever came through.
Yeah.
Hey, do you know why there's usually there's a fence around cemeteries?
Yeah, so the vandals will come in and fuck shit up there.
Well, that's one reason, but the main reason is because people are dying to get in.
Oh, gosh. Oh, jeez.
My dad told me that one years ago.
I remember, yeah. There was this one. I posted this one meme on Facebook. It was a coffin that busted out the back window of a hearse. It was dragging on the ground, and the meme said, this one was dying to get out.
Dying to get out.
So Silver rolls into that paranormal shit.
Yeah, I totally believe in all that crap. Yep.
I believe it.
Nice.
I dealt with the shit. Fucked up.
Did you guys hear that? What? Oh my god, fucking A. I think the Legend Lounge is possessed by... You gotta know when to hold on. Know when to fold on. Old Kenny.
Kenny's soul's in the fucking Legends Lounge already.
Kenny's in the house!
Whoop, whoop.
Know when to hold on.
Wow.
Yeah,
Know when to run away. Know when to run. I gotta hold my money.
The devil just came out of him.
Holy shit!
Run!
Run, motherfuckers, run!
Nah, You guys remember that movie? I think it was Six Pack. I think that's what it was called, with the Kenny Rogers movie where he's the race car driver and he's got all them kids for a pit crew.
Wasn't it Rat Pack or something?
I think
yes, I remember. Yeah,
I think it was Six Pack or something like that. That movie. That's when I think of Kenny Rogers. Fucking, he was pretty good in that movie. I thought, where he had a bunch of delinquent fucking kids, fucking that he was trying to straighten up and shit.
Yep.
That was his pit crew.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yep, that was a pretty good movie.
It's alright. Yeah, that's one of the things that I think about when I think of Kenny Rogers, because I thought he acted pretty good in that movie.
Well, or The Gambler, he was.
Yeah, that too. Obviously, everybody notarizes him and thinks of him in The Gambler. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, it's kind of sad to see him gone. You know what I mean? Like,
a part of our history is gone now.
Yeah, he's he's a good dude.
Good dude, you know.
you know.
Yeah, know what I mean?
But, I just wonder, like, I'm waiting to wake up one day and say, oh, yeah, we're at war with China now over this shit. I wonder if if it's going to end up leading to that before it's all said and done, because the way they fucking handled it and didn't say nothing about the cases and shit in the beginning, you know what I mean? Which was fucking poor way to handle it. And it's like now they're like talking about how they're kind of getting over it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's kind of fucking fucked. Like, now we're feeling the repercussions from it, and they're handling it, and they dealt with it. And then you go and you look at how many fucking people it killed over in Italy, man. That shit blew me away at how many people were dying in one day.
Wow,
from
and
it.
in Spain as well.
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
It's fucking crazy, man. It's some crazy fucking world that we're living in. But it's like fucking. And then it shows too how people really are, how they fucking go and hoard all the toilet paper and shit like that. Like,
yeah, that's the thing that guy saw.
Fuck,
this one,
man?
I know. It's like, I understand. Yeah, there's you want to stock up, but what about those who are unable to get some, like the senior citizen behind you? It was a meme I saw that pretty much summed it up. Selfishness kills more humans than any virus.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's sad to see how selfish fucking people turn when this shit happened. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
But I guess it's showing the true colors. Like, fuck everybody. We're gonna come in. We're gonna buy out all the meat and the toilet paper.
A form of anarchy when you think about it.
Yeah, it kind of is. Like, if the grocery stores and shit would have had more control of that, and limited how much you can buy, that's maybe the part where they should have gotten control of it and been like, you can only buy 2 packs or whatever the fuck per customer. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they're just fucking selfish, greedy bastards.
Yeah, not thinking of other people, not thinking of other people around in the United States and shit. And it's like,
well, I hope all those toilet paper bastards will just get corona and suffer then.
I hope their asses start bleeding.
Well, the thing about it is the toilet paper ain't gonna save them from the corona.
What is up with this need for toilet paper? What the heck? Are their asses gonna shit like crazy or what?
I know, it's like, let's see, eat or wipe my ass. Eat or wipe my ass. Which one's more important?
I have no clue.
Yeah, you can't eat fucking toilet paper.
Unless there's a toilet paper cake I saw one time. I figure it's a whole cake and it looks like a roll of toilet paper.
What the fuck?
I mean, shit, I got enough.
That. It's like, jeez.
I got enough fucking holy socks and fucking extra fucking sheets and fucking extra goddamn towels. Fuck it. I'll go 100% cotton, baby.
100% cotton.
Fuck
By
the
the way,
Cottonelle shit.
By the way, going back to the paranormal, I posted a clip in the Skype chat here from 2012. It was me, as I mentioned, me, my ex-girlfriend, her oldest son, and a couple of his buddies and others in a place called Hillside Woods Cemetery.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely check it out.
You was out in the cemetery hanging, huh?
Yeah, we were doing investigating, picking up MP3s and stuff on our phones here and there.
Huh. Oh, maybe it was.
Well, someone's coming with me real fast.
Where are we going?
Can you guys hear that?
No, I can't.
No.
Probably people listening in will probably hear it.
What you picking up, man?
I don't know yet. Huh. Whoa.
Dr. Broad got freaked out there for a second. He's like, whoa.
What?
I heard something like, I'm gonna kill you.
Yeah, I heard that.
Yeah, that's clear in the video. Anything on the bottom, any words on the bottom indicate what the spirit is saying there.
I'm gonna kill you.
Spider. Come on, let's go back this way.
Yeah, good idea. I gotta watch.
Did you want to try posting that video
Can
on
you
there?
see?
Just keep the light on the ground. So
On your channel there?
No, I was talking Minnesota. I don't know if he knows how to link it to the chat.
Who gave that order?
Let's see if I can do it. You know.
Yeah, you can, Dr. Brown, because you're a mod. You can drop the link in the chat.
Okay.
Only the mods can drop links.
All right. Good.
Big 12-inch link.
12-inch links.
Dude, I lived in Kentucky. I climbed mountains.
There you go. It's up there right now,
God
folks,
damn, it gets steep.
in the chat.
Where the hell are we going?
For whoever's watching this program, check it out.
Make this fucking video go viral, motherfuckers.
Yeah, let them know that the good doctor was a part of a paranormal investigation team for about a year.
Yeah.
You were into that for about a year, huh?
Yeah, it was. You know, I still like to do it now, but the thing is, I don't know of any graveyards around this area.
Let's go this way.
And plus, I don't have any EVP recorders other than my phone here. But
We just gotta look for
I
the
guess
box.
I could probably try. I know there's an abandoned building along the
I said we can
long
go for it.
good
We can
walking
go find it
distance.
for
I'll
this
probably record there and see what I can find
How do
there.
you know? You didn't have a camera with you.
Maybe I'll probably catch some orbs flying around that spot.
There's another way. We already went that way.
Catch
but you guys
some
didn't have a
space
camera with
aliens
you.
flying over.
Yeah, maybe they have the cure for the corona.
Yeah.
Someone drinking beer here. No, it's not beer. It's Dr. Pepper. Someone up here partying then.
Yeah.
Right over that way. See
Is it still playing?
Let's block this
Yeah.
The video?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Did you hear my name being called in there by one of those
We're
spirits?
packing up after this because Samantha's getting
I
sick.
think so.
We're walking in the woods.
I know it's
by
pretty much
ourselves.
hard to hear at first. You gotta really turn the
Me and
volume up
Chris.
to listen.
Yep. Detective Nick and Detective Chris. I'm gonna switch.
What was that?
Go, Dr. Earl, go!
It's the end of the video. It's almost over. Alright, well, the link's in the chat. Everybody who's watching can go in, hit the link, and they can check it out. And they can see what we were playing.
Yeah, definitely check it out, folks.
Check that motherfucker out. Yeah.
How long ago did you say that was from?
That was in the summer of 2012.
2012, way back, huh? Wow.
Yeah, back when it was still a year before I would move here from Detroit, from Michigan. That was in, I guess, by Bellevue, Michigan, if I remember.
Oh, so you were, that was like your last year up in Michigan almost, huh?
Yeah, but actually the last 2 years. Remember, I left in 2014 in the February of that year.
And you got out of there because there was just no work, right?
It wasn't just that. There was a lot of letdowns. There was a lot of hostility towards the system that went on within that particular state. It was a very rough time during that period. Rough time.
Yeah.
Well, was that
when gas prices were going sky high too?
Was that around when like 750,000 people just left?
I'm not too sure what the estimate was. In fact, I would not be surprised if it was that many that left Michigan because it was extremely that bad. Because the governor at that time before Rick Snyder, Jennifer Granholm, she really messed up a lot of things.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure that was right around there between 2013, 14, or something like that.
Yeah,
and fucking Q3 of a fucking million people just said fuck it and left, man.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, Rick Snyder, him, and of course, Jennifer Granholm, who I mentioned. I mean, basically, a lot of blue states that we've seen as of late for the past couple of years have not been doing that well economically wise. I could surely probably tell that the state of California is probably in a big bummer right now.
Oh yeah, their fucking economy is gonna fucking feel the fucking wrath of this.
Yeah, I know. And the thing is, they're not willing to do anything about it.
I kind of wonder too about what's gonna happen with Florida. Like, are they gonna end up fucking doing like what California did? Because they got a heavy population in fucking Florida too. You know what I'm saying? They're heavy.
Yeah, they're gonna plummet too because with all the funds coming from tourists and shit.
Oh, and then you got what, Disney World and shit closed down, and Disneyland, and
wow,
yeah, all that, So I'm sure and then what about too? I heard ain't a lot of the beaches closed down, kind of too.
I do not know.
They're all closed.
Yeah, but all the spring people all the college students are on spring break or on deep shit right now, I guess. They got no place to party.
Yeah, but they were still down there partying though. They didn't give a fuck, dude. They didn't listen.
Of course they don't. What do you expect? They're college students. College students only understand two things basically: partying and hazing. That's about it.
And pussy.
Yeah, and learning learning all these liberal values from these professors.
Yeah. With them going and just partying down in spring break, dude, it just shows they got no common sense.
Yep.
You know what I mean? None whatsoever. Like, oh well, fuck it, we don't care. Well, if we got it and we spread it, we spread it. We don't care. We don't give a fuck.
That's their attitude. Yep. Yep. That's the so-called generations, I call them, the ditzy generation.
Yeah.
Well, they got their heads up their asses. They should have but at the same time, the state or whatever should have just canceled fucking spring break and been like, hey, you come down here, it doesn't matter. There ain't gonna be no fucking spring break, so don't come down here.
Yeah, but then again, you got to remember all the revenue all these kids are going to bring into these for these these clubs, these beaches, the concession stands that reside there. That's what they're thinking about, basically.
Well, there can always be a spring break next year.
Yeah, that's true. But
You
they're
know?
not thinking. But then again, you know how some people are. They don't want to wait till next year. They want all that revenue now. You know.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
you're. It's true. That's true for sure,
Yeah.
for sure.
Shit, I went
Yeah, when
on
you got-
spring break in '91 down to Cocoa Beach in Fort Lauderdale, and
Yeah, I've been to Cocoa Beach.
went to Ron John's surf shop.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. The only beaches I had since beach so far I've had was the one in Galveston last summer, which was pretty damn good.
Shit, I got fucking sand from Myrtle Beach. I showed you that, didn't I, Silverell?
Yeah, yep.
I went fucking to Myrtle Beach and Darlington and shit. Fuck, I don't know how many years ago. Fucking
Well, I've seen the Pacific,
10.
the Atlantic, and fucking the Gulf of Mexico.
like 10 years ago or something like that. It was when I went down there and shit, and I brought back some sand and shit, some shells. I brought back a piece of the history, a piece of the memorabilia. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yep.
I was like, fuck. Because, too, what ended up happening was my ex-girlfriend, she set up, like, the shells and shit and some sand. She made, like, a display and set it up in her bathroom. So, like, we split the sand and the shells and shit. And, you know, I remember, though, I went down there late at night, and I got that sand, and I went and got all them shells and shit. And, but the first thing that I did when I got there, man, after we ate, fucking, I sat on the beach, man, and I had a big fat joint rolled up, and I sat there, and I fucking smoked that fucker. It was like 1 o'clock in the morning, and they had like tents up, and they were just partying all over on the beach, man. They were partying all night long.
Oh yeah,
Whooping it
no
up.
surprise.
Whooping it up, you know. It was cool. I mean, they had like one beach patrol guy on a 4-wheeler running up and down there all night, but you know, it didn't seem like he was really fucking with nobody. He was just kind of letting them do what they want for the most part.
I think the fun part was when I was down in Florida, was going kneeboarding in the canals. About 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. It was a challenge. You had to watch out for the pillars before going underneath roads. Otherwise, you get whipped out and you can run into a pillar. Or if you wipe out, you gotta hope you get picked up quick enough. Otherwise, the gators are coming.
Yeah, which by the way, it reminds me. I wonder, has Mardi Gras already started, or is it come and pass already?
Oh, geez.
I don't know.
I don't know on that one.
Yeah, because I was wondering how this virus shit's going to affect that.
Well, I imagine it's probably going to shut that the fuck down. But
If they do, a lot of people in the New York, a lot of Mardi Gras partiers are going to be really pissed.
Yeah, I did Mardi Gras in '98. I was on Bourbon Street and Beale and Bourbon.
Mm-hmm.
Seen all kinds of titties.
Oh yeah, of course you got to have all the guys be like, no tits. Ah.
Well, see, I used to drive over the road, so I'd try making it, get a load down there so I could spend a few days,
hell
I can
yeah.
imagine probably the cops will probably be a sigh of relief that if there is no Mardi Gras, because remember I remember seeing a cops special on what goes on in the Mardi Gras, and man, they were busting people left and right for anything you could think of.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
From pissing in the streets, for grabbing girls when unexpectedly, you never know what's kind of these guys are going to do.
Horny bastards.
It said Mardi Gras was in February 25th of 2020.
Okay, so that's already coming past. So everybody who went down there, they were lucky.
Yeah, well, yeah. True.
If they had it, I didn't even.
I don't know if they did have it or not. I'm not sure on that part, but I'm just going by what they said when it was.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. It's in a different state, and I don't plan on going down there. Myself. If I would go down there, just check out all the shops, possibly meet Ann Rice, because I heard she lives in that area.
Yeah.
Well, that's Bird's area. If Bird was around, he would be able to tell us exactly fucking what went on this year.
And from what I understand, there supposedly is reportedly a real life house of the rising sun located in that city that the song was based on. I don't know if it was a brothel or something like that. I remember reading it was about a brothel on the Wikipedia a couple of days ago.
Interesting.
Brothel, huh?
Yeah.
The house of the rising sun. It has taken a few poor boys. And, buddy, I think I was one. I can't remember how it all goes.
Oh, yeah. Gosh, man. Because a friend of mine posted that song on his Facebook, and it made me thinking about that song. Maybe when first time I heard that song, my dad had the Best of the Animals, which that song was on. I remember listening to it. It was very haunting. But then again, I was about 11 years old at that time, so.
Oh yeah, at the beginning, it's like there's a house in New Orleans. They call the rising sun.
Mm-hmm.
And it's been the ruin of many young poor boys. And God, I know
I'm one. Yeah.
Do a
Shout out to
duet,
Eric
guys.
Bird, by the way.
Duet? No, just kidding.
Yeah, I can't. I'm lousy at singing. Shout out to Eric Burton, by the way. Anyways,
I don't know. I don't know why I could just see Dr. Brown being like a lead singer of some fucking crazy band and just.
I want to rock. I want to rock.
my boy who calls himself the Costanza, he always comes and encourages me, get on stage, whenever he sees a clip on my channel of some band playing at the concert pub at times. I know he often compares me to Ronnie James Dio or Ozzy Osbourne as such, and many times he tags me on with these video clips from the some 80s band. It's like Dr. Earl Brown used to be in this band.
I don't know, dude. I think he kind of looked like a scuffed fucking Howard Stern.
I know,
if he asked me.
I used to get that a lot. I used to get that a lot around the 1990s.
I think like if you had the long curly hair like he did, and you fucking dressed in some real fucking slick shit, I think you could get people doing a double take thinking you might be Howard Stern. You get them dark glasses like Howard Stern always wore. You know what I mean? And
yeah.
I think you could fucking get some people. Like, let's say you had somebody like shooting a camera on you, right? And then had like some fake security. I think fucking people could be like, man, that's Howard fucking Stern, man.
Dude, I used to get that all the time back in Michigan around the whole 1990s.
They're like, what the hell is Howard Stern doing over in Michigan? I thought he lived in New York. That I don't know. That's what I always thought. I always thought you kind of looked like fucking Howard Stern.
Yeah, you're not alone. Believe me. Though my hair is not so dark now as it is, we were thinking about. Me and my sister were thinking about getting it done probably in a couple of days or two or less.
Dyeing it?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's funny, dude.
I think he looks kind of like Eric Clapton, or not Eric Clapton. Fucking God, now I just forgot it. Oh shit, fuck it. I'll remember.
Fart.
Oh,
that guy. Well, give me a clue on who you're speaking of here. Maybe I can figure it out.
Not Ace Frehley.
Paul Stanley.
And no.
Gene Simmons.
No, that's not even that band.
Not Kiss.
The band name is his name. Frehley or
Ace
Alice,
Frehley?
Alice Cooper.
Alice
Cooper?
Cooper, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I could see that a little bit.
Yeah.
Alice Cooper, yeah.
Yeah.
Jamming on the fucking stage. Oh yeah, baby.
Yeah. He's still kicking it. From what I remember, hearing, he was getting a lot better reviews during the Motley Crue tour, which he was the opening act.
Yeah.
Wow.
But he's still around, Alice Cooper?
Yes, he is.
Yeah.
He's still
He's still touring? He's still touring?
Yes, he is.
Wow.
Yes, he is.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's some determination, man. That's fucking pretty cool.
And as I said earlier, he was getting a lot better reviews than Motley Crue during their last world tour, because a lot of people were complaining that Vince Neil can't sing no more. He's looking chubby and all that. So which tells you, when he does this reunion tour with Poison and Def Leppard, do you think he's going to lose a few pounds when we see him on stage?
No.
He'll probably be ballooned up still. You know.
Yeah.
Who looks like fucking shit though, fucking these days is fucking Axl Rose, dude.
I know.
Holy
man, I saw that
fuck,
myself.
man.
I know that. He's got Donald Trump's haircut now.
Yeah, that motherfucker, man.
What the fuck?
He's fucking, dude. I couldn't believe that was him. I was like, man, he looked like he went a time machine and aged like 50 fucking years, dude.
I know. What the hell, man? It's like, geez, I know. What the hell is up with them? I understand your body changes a little bit, but geez, you at least do whatever you can to keep your body fit and trim and maintain your weight.
And his voice was fucking even worse too. That's what was even fucking funnier about it.
What's even more funny is that his voice was in its prime when he was touring as vocalist for AC/DC. But when he gets back at Guns N' Roses, he has that Minnie Mouse type of voice.
Yeah, too many drugs, probably, huh? Probably the drugs fucking finally caught up to him. Because I watched him and I seen it was like a Guns N' Roses concert from like fucking 2019 or something like that, and dude, it was so bad. It was like when I was like fucking 18 years old, I went and saw Guns N' Roses, and they were good in concert back then. You know what I mean? But like watching that concert, dude, was like almost like torture. You know what I mean? I was just like, fuck, this is so bad.
I know. It's like, it's just. It's it's hard for me. I would love to watch some of it, but however, I'm afraid of hearing how Axl sounds when he sings nowadays.
Dude, it's horseshit. It's so bad. See, there's another thing. Okay, Slash ended up with that new band, Miles. What is it, Miles? Whatever.
I think it's just Slash. I think
Slash featuring the Miles whatever
Miles
band.
Kennedy.
Miles Kennedy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so did he go and do shit back with Guns N' Roses recently too, or is he just with Miles Kennedy?
Well, he's still tour with a guy. No, he's still with Guns N' Roses.
But he was out. He quit. He was out at one time though.
Yeah, he left. He quit in '96. He was, I guess, basically was let go, and I guess they repaired their friendship in 2014, and so basically a couple years later they were able to patch things up, get Duff back in the fold, and then go out on tour as Guns N' Roses. I guess they tried to get Izzy and Steven to come back, but Izzy, I guess, turned it down. But Steven Adler is, of course, not going to be touched. He was only there to make a couple appearances at a couple of shows, and that's about it. I guess he even issued out a statement saying, I miss playing with Guns N' Roses. We had a chemistry together. Every day I play those songs, because he has a band of his own called, I guess it's called Adler's Appetite, where they play Appetite for Destruction from start to finish. But the thing is, he's relying too much on Guns N' Roses. Come out with a band of your own called, come up with a different name, and just come up with some original material. That would be the better way to do that. But he's too busy trying to harp on GNR's old reputation.
Well, I know that Slash and with Miles Kennedy, they did some Guns N' Roses songs too.
Yeah.
Yeah, they like Slash or whatever Axl didn't stop them from having the rights to it or whatever. I guess he tried or whatever, but Slash said "fuck you," and somehow he got the rights
because he co-wrote the song, so that makes him part of the rights.
Yep, and there was a big deal about that too. But then you know, Slash said "fuck you," you know, and I liked seeing Slash with Miles Kennedy doing it. I almost thought it was better than modern day Guns N' Roses.
Yeah.
Shit, when they were doing the Guns N' Roses shit, I thought it was probably better. You know, to me, Slash ain't fucking lost a beat, man.
Yeah, you know, true, because he was able to keep his shit together.
Yeah, he had his moments though where he was all fucked up on drugs and shit too, real bad.
All of them.
Yeah,
all of them.
You know, he ended up having a family and getting his shit together and cleaning up and shit. You know what I mean? And he's doing. It seems like he's doing a lot better these days.
Yeah,
you know,
he is. Unlike unlike Steven Adler, their former drummer, who really fucked himself big time. He kept doing drugs. Here's how he got. You know, people want to know, how did he get fired from Guns N' Roses in 1990? Basically, for what I found out is that he was banging Axl's wife at that time, and I guess later on, after they did that, he shot her up with what is called a speedball, which is a mix of heroin and cocaine.
Yep.
And that will fuck you up. And she apparently she almost died from it. That's what killed John Belushi back in '82.
Yeah, speedballs are fucking nasty, dude.
Yeah, and apparently, Axl found out about it and then said, "Boop, you're gone. You're fired. Don't want to see you. Don't want to be you." And I guess many times he tried to come back to the Guns N' Roses, but Axl said, "Nope, you almost killed my wife."
Wow, I never knew that shit.
Yeah, and here's something else. He continued to do drugs to the point where he caused himself to have a stroke.
Wow.
Yeah, he has a hard time speaking, but he can still play the drums. I guess a lot of relearning, I guess, is what he had to do. He was also on Dr. Drew's Celebrity Rehab. He was on a spin-off show of that called Sober House, which he was anything but sober. Apparently, he started making threats against the other castmates there, and cops had to be called, and they had to arrest him.
Wow.
Because he was so intoxicated.
Crazy.
Damn.
And he also tried to sue them. He sued them. Basically he was kicked out when he was trying to get sober, where everybody else wanted to do drugs. Turned out to be vice versa.
Wow. Right. Well, I know that one thing. There was a lot of fucking drugs going on in Guns N' Roses, man.
There was a lot of drugs. There was a lot of drugs going on in the Sunset Strip all together.
Well, and they hung out at the Rainbow Room a lot too.
Yeah,
didn't they? It wasn't that like kind of their spot?
It was like the Whiskey a Go Go, the Troubadour, or I guess Cabaldi's. I think that place is called Capaldi. Cavalli's. I forgot the name of it. It's been like ages ago, but. But then again, some of those places, from what I understand, often made these bands pay them, the club, to play their place. I'm not sure you ever heard about that.
No.
Yeah, I read I guess one of the guys, a couple band members from various groups band together has said, like, I forgot the name of the organization they developed, but the thing is, some of these clubs were making these new bands who come to play their clubs or theaters. They were making these bands pay them to play their venues, because they figure they got to have somebody somehow who knows if this group is going to sell or sell not.
Right.
So, but then the bands were like saying, "Wait a minute, we're trying to make a buck. Do we have to pay you who knows how much amount of money to play your venue?" I know the Ritz back in Roseville, Michigan, back in the day was one of them.
Huh.
I heard from a couple smaller known groups at that time. One of them called Vampirella, whose members I used to know. They told me about the whole thing there.
Yeah, I heard something about like some of these bands that are normally playing at bars and shit. They're like they got some online thing set up, and you can tip them like $5, and you can tell them what song to play and shit.
Yeah.
So I guess like some of these local bands and stuff like that, that's how they're making money, and since they can't get paid to do their gigs, you know.
Yeah. Since and now, which is now most of these major acts that are right now, as you can tell, they're doing a lot more shows because that's where the real money is. Since there are no more record stores, just music streaming sites like Bandcamp, the other their own web pages here and there,
Yeah.
YouTube as well. I guess they're going to do live streams now instead of touring now because of this virus bullshit. I know the band called the Dropkick Murphys did one, I guess on Sirius XM not too long ago, from what I heard.
Yeah, I like this. You know who Muse is, Dr. Brown?
Yes, I heard of them. I heard a couple of their songs.
They're one of my favorite fucking bands, and like They did a couple different times where they just went live, and they were live on YouTube, and they were showing their concert, man. And they did this one thing, right, where the audience got to pick the fucking song, and it was like 3.5 hours, dude, and they were playing all their greatest shit, dude. It was probably the best concert I had seen by Muse ever, dude, and it was like, holy fuck, man. And that's what they were doing, is they were letting the people vote. You know what I mean? They were letting them vote on what to play next. And the lead singer would be, the shit would pop up on the screen, and they'd show the percentage and this and that, and then they'd jump right into that song that won the vote.
Nice. Good to hear that. This way people don't have to worry about not hearing this song and not have to put up with that song they don't like. I wish he wouldn't play that song,
Yeah.
Now, it would be nice if Kiss were to do something like that.
Well, that's what I had never really seen anything really like that my whole life. I was like, man, they're really thinking of the fans. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's true.
Where they let them vote.
Yeah, I know. It'd be nice, I remember there was a couple bands which names escape me. They were like calling fans, out on their Facebook page, what songs would you like me to sing us on their upcoming tour? We'll let you decide. I think I forgot the band which did it, but that's what they were going for.
Yeah, what else I enjoy is I like fucking watching Lollapalooza, fucking Chicago.
Yeah, the festival.
Yeah, I like watching that shit. They showed all that shit on YouTube.
Remember that when that was a full-blown tour back in the 90s?
Yeah. Yep.
I don't know what the hell happened. In fact, if it's to say we have no more Oz, I think Ozfest became a one-time festival for a while now after the 2007 Ozfest tour.
Yeah, I just thought it was because, like, there's like Lollapalooza Brazil and Argentina and shit like that, right?
Chicago, yes.
But the one in Chicago is their big one. You know what I mean? Where it actually, like I said, you can go on YouTube, and when Lollapalooza's playing in Chicago, fucking you can watch it live, and they show the replay. They have all three channels with all three stages going.
Ah, nice.
So you pretty much can see everything on there.
That's good.
The
only problem I would have with that and the Coachella live streams on YouTube is like I don't really know any of the names of these bands or performers nowadays.
Yeah, there's a lot of them on there that I didn't know who they were until, like, I didn't know who the fuck Run the Jewels were. You heard Run the Jewels, Dr. Brown?
Who?
Run the Jewels?
Run the Jewels?
Yeah.
Is it Rhonda Jewels or
Run
the Jewels?
Run the Jewels.
Okay, so it's a band, I take it, right?
Yeah, and I didn't know who they were, and they were playing at Lollapalooza, and I was watching them. I'm like, hey, these guys ain't too fucking bad.
Ah.
I started listening to them a little bit after that, and I didn't know who the fuck they were before that. They were good. I thought they were good.
There was this one metal band that played the Ritz on a Sunday night when nobody was in there. It was a group called Ledgelord. It was a five-piece thrash unit. Fucking blew me away, man. They were just playing their tracks from an album called Master Control, and since that, I've been trying to find that record unsuccessfully. It's like, holy shit, man. I gotta give that group an acknowledgement. If any former members of that group are listening, shout out to you guys. You truly delivered that one night. Back, I think it was in 1990, I think it was, 1989. Wow. Definitely.
Yeah, that's why I like watching Lollapalooza. You never know fucking what you're gonna see or get. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, do you guys remember back in, I think it was like the early 90s, that hair band that was playing in a bar and it lit up? It got caught on fire, the pyrotechnics.
You mean Great White? Yeah, that was in 2002.
Oh, it was?
Yes, it was. Yeah, what it was is that they were playing this joint called The Station in Rhode Island, and what they did, the biggest mistake they ever made was putting flame pots inside of a small venue with curtains behind it. That is the most asinine thing anybody could do. Any performer could do it. You know, that's because that's breaking fire code violations. Apparently, someone didn't realize that, and as a result, 99 people died as a result. One of them, one of their guitarists.
Yeah, a lot of people died. I remember they couldn't get out because they're jammed in the door.
Yeah, I know. People were crowding the door as well. There was another incident where there was some shooting happened at a hip hop club in Chicago, and people were just like alongside the glass trying to get out. They were trying to get out of some of that's like, holy shit, dude. Hell, I gotta tell you this one story. There was a place by the St. Clair, by the Detroit area that I went to a couple of times with a couple of friends called the Foundry. They had a couple of bands playing there. Mary Stewart, Oriental Spas, who I knew back in the day. They were playing on a Friday night. They were doing that was what it's called was a showcase of a record label that they were all signed to. Mary Stewart was playing her set. I was searching for a couple of members of the Oriental Spas because, as I said, I knew those guys from years before. I was searching in the backstage area, and all of a sudden, everybody started running into the backstage area. They were talking about, they were in shock. It's like, what the hell just happened? Turns out, somebody was having a scuffle with this front door security, and they pulled out a gun and shot one of the guys.
Damn.
Yeah, everybody had to stay over to give their testimonies, to talk to the police, give reports, and so the police had to talk to everybody, give their reports and such. And that was apparently the last night of the Foundry itself. The place shut down soon afterwards.
Huh.
Wow.
Dang.
And that was back in 1996. Wow.
Yeah. Crazy.
Yeah. Wow. Shit, man.
Yeah, Dr. Brown's a big fucking music buff.
Yeah. Probably one of these days will probably hood. Now, if we remember BSR Entertainment, Billy Smoke Rudolph, him and I were supposed to do a show together on his channel called On the Record, which we talked about music and everything related to it, but he never kept his word. He just ghosted all of us.
Yeah. Sounds like Pro Violence.
Yeah.
He's good at that shit too, ghosting people. Say I'm gonna do something and then don't.
Another person who I miss gravely, Canadian Basement. He had some cool I used to him, Gina J, Brian Himmelfarb, Mellow Yellow. In fact, it was one of his shows that we were on. That's where we got to know Drew Wilson, Gatekeeper Drew.
I like Canadian Bacon and Mellow Yellow, but I don't think too highly of Drew. Sorry.
Yeah, I know. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think
he's too much of a fuck. I don't know, dude. Drew's just a fucking piece of shit.
Another subscriber got on the raft.
Nice. Cool.
What are you beating it, redneck, or what are you doing?
Pretty much, yeah.
Sounds like he's beating his meat. Are you beating your meat?
Beat your meat. Beat
Yeah.
your meat.
Spank that monkey.
Flopping it around. Don't want to go outside now. It's fucking downpouring.
It's better than snow, I guess, right?
True.
Yeah. We had about an inch of snow that came down 2 days ago.
You got an inch, huh?
Now
Yeah.
it's raining.
Yeah, we had flurries. We had some flurries.
Yeah, it was raining yesterday and today.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Turn into spring, folks.
Well,
And
yeah.
So guys, Minnesota guys, what did you think? Did you like the dark techno stream I did last night?
Yeah, I listened to it for a little bit. I noticed you've been doing that every so often, huh?
Yeah, I got some of that. Well, I always wanted to try my hands at doing something like that, but fortunately, as I mentioned many times, I'm unable to leave it on because, as I know, I take other people's recordings and I collage them all together, and I don't want to get I don't want my channel struck for copyright infringement because I understand when you get that, there's no going back.
Yeah.
If I understand. So I have to wait till it fully uploads onto my channel, try to download it through a YouTube converter, and then I get rid of it.
Shit,
Yeah,
I think we got copyright like every 3-4 shows.
Wow.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we've been getting hit lately.
Yeah, wow. I know a couple others have been getting hit as well. I know one episode of Foulmouth's Network had to be removed because they had When the Levee Breaks, it's one of its begin intro songs.
And what's weird is they've been hitting us, but in the beginning we were playing the same shit and they weren't hitting us. And then all of a sudden they did.
In terms of the Metallica intros and stuff you had.
That was fine. That was fine, and then all of a sudden it wasn't. It's like, what the fuck? How many? I don't even know how many episodes we used that on. A whole bunch, though, right, Silver?
Yeah, you have, yeah.
And then all of a sudden, fucking one show, I was like, oh man, we got nailed. What was it for 8 of them?
Yeah,
8 of them in one show. So fucking Silver Roll, he put that all together, and we had to get rid of all that. It was to this day, I still don't understand why they did that to us. Why would it be okay for show after show after show, and then all of a sudden it's not? I mean, why didn't they catch it right away?
Didn't find out to the last minute, I'm thinking.
I mean, but it's not like they didn't have plenty of opportunities to get us, because we played that shit on a lot of shows. And it was just like all of a sudden, out of nowhere, fucking in one show, we got hit with 8 of them.
Wow.
It was like, what the fuck?
No, I think it's fucked up when there's like people that record shows, and next thing they're playing music in the background that everyone else would get docked on, but they don't get docked on. And they always play, copyrighted music.
Yeah.
How does that work?
Because I always thought you could play whatever. You got 9 seconds, but I guess we were wrong about that.
Yeah.
Because it seemed like it was fine though in the beginning, but I don't know. Maybe somebody snitched us off too.
Who knows?
Who knows? That's what I think. Somebody complained to fucking YouTube. That's what I honestly think. Because there wasn't no fucking problems, and then all of a sudden there was. Like I say, if you're gonna get fucking fucked with, you probably would have got fucked with right away, and we didn't. So we thought we were in the clear.
That's true. Yeah, because nowadays, using other people's music is like a privilege now, the same as sampling tracks for your rap song and such. You got to give credits to whom now.
That's why, like, if we were over streaming on, like, fucking D Live or Mixer or something like that, fucking, we could get away with that shit, dude. But fucking, why go over there? You know what I'm saying? But they have totally different rules and shit like that, and they don't care about the music. It's not like YouTube, where fucking you play a little snippet of a music and then you get fucking copyright fucking claim. We ain't got no strikes or nothing like that. The channel's still in perfect condition.
That's good to hear. Because I know JB Sports Radio, which just, by the way, came back, not too long ago, this past Friday, they got hit with something like similar to that. I know Ken's channel got struck for that.
Well, shit, Ken got hit so many times that they took away his super chat.
Wow.
And it wasn't even from strikes. It was just copyright claims. And I guess if you get too many of them, that's what will happen is they'll take away your fucking super chat.
Yeah.
Once you unlock it. Because you got to have like 240,000 fucking minutes or something like that on your channel. And then you can apply and you can get the super chat unlocked. But I guess if you get too many claims, then YouTube is like, fuck you, and we taking your super chat away.
Oh, wow.
So that's why we got to be careful on the claims on our channel, huh, Silver?
Yeah. Yep.
Because we're at like 155,000 view minutes. So we got like 95,000 more minutes to go, and then the super chat will be unlocked. So, and we don't want to have to fucking deal with it later down the road and have them take it from us. So we gotta make sure we ain't getting these claims. That's all.
Yeah.
You know, they really have put the hammer down on this shit though. When it comes to the music, man, fucking, it's just crazy, dude.
Yeah, because a lot of record labels and some of the bands who own the rights to that, they're the ones cracking down, especially the record labels, because because right now the record labels, as we know, they're like they're probably not earning that much money from record sales as probably much because as it used to be because of all these music sites streaming. But then again, I'm thinking possibly these streaming sites probably pay the record labels a certain much amount of dollars every time a certain artist on that particular label music gets streamed for someone to download. I guess, of course, they got to pay 99 cents a song, I understand.
Well, and there's like some music you can buy or whatever that we could use. It's like, what is it, like $16 a month or something like that to use that shit, Silver Roll?
Yeah, or you can get YouTube Premium for $9.99 a month.
Well, I
know
YouTube
you mentioned
Premium.
that one time.
I have YouTube Premium. What will that do?
No, YouTube Premium, the music thing.
Oh,
that I've been seeing stuff like that a couple of times.
And then if you have that, you could use that music?
Yeah, you can use all the music that they have
on the premium.
Yeah.
So and it's about was it $9.99 per month or $11.99?
$9.99 a month.
I see.
But yeah, I mean, I guess before we forget, episode 100, we're doing a 24-hour live stream.
Yeah, but it's good. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Let's that be known. You're gonna, and of course, you probably have to, as I mentioned, you probably have. I think you also mentioned as well about doing a part 1, the part 2, because you remember Scott did one of his shows for about 19 hours and it was moved definitely. I guess he went over the limit. I guess the limit is about 15 hours, if I'm correct.
Yeah, we're gonna break it down into 2 parts. All right. When we were recording all of our stuff, it seemed like it worked pretty good ending it after about 12 hours, huh, Silver?
Yeah, it'll be a 2-part. I mean, it still will be running 24 hours. It'll just be on 2 separate. It'll be part 1, part 2.
I mean, now that we got it, we're recording everything, so we're all right now. We're lucky in that aspect.
Well, yeah, we're kind of hoping on the 100 that maybe you could come on and Redneck and Special Ed, Big D.
We're hoping that we can get Redneck and Big D and Special Ed in the studio with us all together.
Yeah.
Nice.
And we're trying. We want to have like it, with a lot of, a lot of people on. Maybe Ken can come on.
Yeah, definitely. Whoever, everybody's pretty much welcome, man. We got to start promoting this shit, getting it out there. We're gonna start plugging it like every episode, man, because shit, we're at 81, so 18 episodes, and then we'll be doing 100. It's not that far away, man, which is fucking crazy to think. When this thing fucking started, I had never imagined it would be this. I was like, yeah, I can't wait till we get to 100. I can't wait. And it's like, fucking, it's not that far away now.
Fuck no.
It's like June, I think July, if things go the way they go, will be when we do it. I believe. It just depends if we do extra streams or not. You know, it like tonight was an extra stream that we just decided to pop up and do. You know what I mean?
Well, we kind of wanted to get it, around like July somewhere, maybe?
Yeah, when in the prime of the summer when it's going to be nice and we'll have the pool open and shit like that.
And we're going to do some streaming outside by the pool and, barbecuing and maybe have a campfire and, doing kind of all kinds of stuff on the 24-hour.
Yeah, we're starting to throw the plan together, because we got to come in with a game plan on this one.
So it'll be July 9th if you do no extra shows here on out.
Yeah, it was at the end of July. It was at the end of July, but we've been doing extra ones. We did an extra one, I think, last week and this week now. So, and I think with everybody fucking being stuck in their houses, we'll probably end up doing some extra ones before that. I think it'll probably be I think it'll be the end of June is probably when the 24-hour stream will be. And that's the thing too. We're going to do episode 99 on that Thursday night, and then the next night, Friday night, we're going to start the 24-hour stream, episode 100, at 7 p.m. Central, and we're going to run until 7 p.m. Central Saturday night. So we'll get off an hour before Ken goes on. That's the only...
Well, then that'll be Friday the 3rd of July.
Yeah, that's I think it's better. I don't know what anybody else thinks, but I think it's better to do the 24-hour started on a Friday night.
Well, see, what I thought is, if we have extra ones, right, we could always go 81.5, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like 81 and a half, 82. So if we want to do extra ones, we can, do 81.75, so we get a few extra in because we're going to be locked down here,
Yeah. Well, like I say, we'll make sure we'll do 99 that Thursday night, and then the next night will be 100, and we'll do it, and it'll start at Friday at 7 p.m. Central, and she'll run till Saturday, That's going to be the only difference. I think it's better if we're going to do a long-ass stream, let it rip all Friday night into Saturday night. I don't know what anyone else thinks, but I just think that'll be a little better. Maybe people will get more people wanting to come on and shit too, rather doing it on a Friday, because we know people don't got to probably do shit Saturday. You know what I mean?
That's true.
So I guess that's kind of the thinking behind it. I don't know what you think, Silver Roll, but
I'm thinking the same. It sounds like it's kind of, in that area, on that date there.
And it seems like a good idea to crank it out on a Friday night, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I know that our normal slot is 6 p.m. Thursday nights, but this is a special stream. This is a special deal. 100 is, And so that's why I think making an adjustment and doing it on a Friday night, starting at Friday night, instead of starting it on Thursday night, because I know a lot of people will have shit to do Friday.
But then again, think of this. At the same time on Friday night, people will also be listening to Joe Cronin's Monetize This.
Yeah, but that's
only for a few
hours. You know what I mean? Yeah, we might not have as many people for 5 hours that start Friday night. You know what I mean? For a few hours, but... What are they going to do after Monetize This is over? Hopefully they come over here, right?
Yeah, that's true.
We'll be fucking we'll be like fucking 8 hours in by the time Monetize This gets over. So I'm thinking, maybe we'll get some traffic from that and they'll come over. You know what I mean? I don't know. That's just my theory. I mean,
then they can monetize my balls.
I mean, I don't really care what Joe Cronin does, so that doesn't really affect me. You know what I mean?
You'd be too below.
It doesn't really affect Real as Fuck TV anymore. So Fuck that shit. You know? But yeah, we're going to keep plugging them 100, man. And fucking LA Beast, hopefully you show up.
Hell yeah.
Hopefully we see LA Beast, man. I'd love to get LA Beast on for 100, but that's a lot to ask. I get that part. But hopefully at least, you know, we see him in the chat a couple times on that 24-hour. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't think I ever met this LA Beast. Is he a cool dude?
Yeah, he's cool, dude. He does
nice.
he does eating stuff a lot. That's his main thing, eating.
He broke records and shit.
Yeah, he's got a few Guinness Book of World Records.
I see.
That he's did.
Mm-hmm.
He's got over 2 million subs. I'm trying to think when the last time we seen him in the chat was. It's been a little while.
Yeah, it's been a few months.
Yeah, it has been. I know he just bought a house too and shit, and I know he's been busy. And he found a girlfriend too.
Oh yeah, he's got to keep in mind with that.
So he's probably putting in time with her too. You know what I mean? They bought a house and shit, and so his life has changed. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah. So, one more thing I want to ask: the Dark Soundscape stream on Tuesday night. Did you? I know you checked that out there.
Was that your stream?
Yeah, that was my stream. The thing I called Virus of the Sith.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, yeah, for those who don't know, I also did a stream on Tuesday night, which of course I had to remove, but not before I downloaded it onto my computer and onto my phone here. It was a dark ambient soundscape stream. Basically, that was inspired by the planet Exegol from the Rise of Skywalker. I basically figured I'd put together a stream with Darth Vader's breathing, a little sounds from the Terminator, and all these little dark soundscape, you know, from various artists from YouTube, like Lustmord, you know, not really Lustmord, Dark Black Core, Iron Cthulhu, Apocalypse, shout out to those two as well. And I mix them all together to create something new. Now, of course, as you can remember, I had to remove that as well, because, you know, for copyright infringement and all that shit. And later on, probably anybody who was ever watching it noticed, who's making that noise?
Redneck.
Ooh, the redneck. What's that?
He's fucking his dog or something. His legs kicking up on the woodpile.
Huh. Now, if you may notice, guys, if you notice later.
Oh.
What the fuck?
Dr.
Brown lost his whole train of thought from that.
Yeah, I was going to explain a little something about that stream, you know, that I did on Tuesday night.
Oh yeah, fucking come on, doggy, come on, doggy.
Yep.
Oh yeah, I'm fucking it, yeah. Oh yeah, you got a nice tight asshole, doggy. Oh yeah.
Whoops. Sorry, Doctor. Go on. I'm sorry.
Yeah, basically, well, now, I don't know if you notice, Vikings, but there was a little something I put on there towards the fourth of that quarter, something from a satanic priest.
Satanic priest?
Yeah, and the reason I put it is a couple of saying words like give in to temptation. And the reason why I put that on there is because when you really think about that, when you think about it, the teachings of the Sith are similar to the teachings of a Satanist. Wouldn't you agree?
Yeah.
Yeah, so in terms, and when you think about, I mean, other than the black cloaks that both religions wear, the teachings are like, you know, peace is a lie, give in to your lust, give in to your greed, give in to your hatred, let the hate flow through you, you know, seek whatever power you can. You know, I can give you all this unlimited power if you do as I ask, you know, because it is kind of similar when you really think about it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so, I mean, on the lust part, I heard they have, like, fucking gangbangs and shit.
No surprise. No surprise at all. And so it fits to say that Emperor Palpatine is the Anton LaVey of the galaxy.
Interesting.
Yeah, when you really think about it, there.
Hey, to the skies when they're clear.
Damn, Redneck, what the hell are you doing, buddy?
Yeah, what the hell, dude? What's going on?
Oh shit! It's just fucking moving shit around.
Dude, you're going to town.
He's moving shit around.
I'm just bored, dude. I'm just moving shit around.
I'm
bro.
just moving shit around, man. Don't mind me. As we hear clank, clank, clank. We can hear the shit. We can hear the shit moving around. That's for sure.
Yeah, we can hear it loud and clear, dog.
Whatever you're moving, I don't know what you're moving, but we can hear it banging around.
Yeah.
Try
you know, I got her on the hoist here so she can bend over easier.
Oh, hold on to the hoist.
He's getting it all set up, huh?
Yeah, she's a wide load, so gotta have a 10,000-pound hoist to keep her up and bent over right.
Shit. Oh, gosh.
That's beyond a wide load if you need a hoist, dude. That's crazy.
I did have to back in. I had to use the hoist to get off my 10,000-pound trailer because she's just so heavy she can't just get off herself, you know.
She can't get off herself.
Old Betsy the cow.
That's funny.
Well, more pushing for the pushing.
More. Give me more. Do, 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 do. My name is Betsy the Cow. Fuck me in the ass. Stick me on the fucking engine block. Fuck my ass. Fuck my pussy with your big fat arm. I like it all the time. Yes, I fucking know.
So what's your plans for this week, Dr. Brown?
Well, like I said, who knows what? Hopefully, somebody will call in. Actually, call in. They'll see to set up an object. Excuse me. Let me rephrase that. I made a couple calls earlier today to a couple places. I guess professional and staffing services. I'm gonna try and call those tomorrow. I know I left a couple messages to call me back. So let's see how that goes around. So I got to keep looking, looking for work,
What about as far as you got any streams planned or anything this week?
I know we mentioned the last night about doing something on my channel, possibly either tomorrow or Tuesday night or wherever you guys are available.
Yeah.
Yeah, whenever.
Just text me and let me know or whatever. Let us know what's up. What your plan is. What you want to do.
Would tomorrow night be a good one?
It'd be all right for me.
It's fine with me. I'm game.
Yeah.
All right, good. We could do this. Probably let's say about 10 p.m. Tomorrow night.
How about 10:30?
10:30. Gotcha. It's a go.
All right.
All right, definitely. We can probably
good.
have the same conversations we're having now on my channel, unless you like us or something comes up later on during that day.
Oh yeah, we're just kind of bullshitting, fucking bored, fucking just bullshitting with each other. Fuck.
I know. We could talk about. Plus, we need to talk. Definitely, we got to talk about this bullfrog guy. We got to because there are a lot of things I want to ask about this. There are a lot of things I want to ask this damn doofus about. He needs to be called out on. Yeah.
True.
Yeah.
True.
Because remember, a couple weeks back, he was on Monetize This, and he was saying some stupid ass shit, dude. Come on.
Interesting.
More than that. Okay.
Well,
So it's definitely tomorrow night, folks. on my channel, folks. Me, Minnesota Vikings fan, Minnesota Silver Roll. We're going to shoot the shit on my channel at 10 p.m. Central Time on my channel, Dr. Earl W. Brown. Go ahead and subscribe to it. Anybody who watches this afterwards.
Yeah, I think we're going to roll on out, guys. It's been episode 81, pop-up special stream for you guys. Just thought we'd come on. I want to thank the great Dr. Brown for coming on tonight.
Yeah.
I want to thank the great Redneck. And as always, Minnesota Silver Roll Hunter.
Yes, sir.
And the host, Minnesota Vikings fan, a real as fuck TV. We'll see you guys over on Dr. Brown's channel tomorrow night. Go check that out. Check out the Foul Mouthed Network. Check out Foul Mouthed Ken every Wednesday, Thursday, and Saturday. And check us out 6 p.m. every Thursday nights, Central Standard Time. And don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, the big 24-hour episode 100 is not that far away. And we're looking forward to seeing you guys.
Hell yeah.
And we're rolling out.
See yas.
You.
Have a good one.
I. Oh. I.
Fuck yeah. Now I think I'm gonna go make pizza. I'm hungry. No, fuck you, motherfuckers. Fuck you, motherfuckers.